I left home early in the morning. I am on my way to Katutubo village in Planas, Pampanga. The trip takes almost 2 hours from Angeles City. Along the road, the busy sounds of the city slowly fade away. I met my partner at their home, and together we began our journey to what the locals fondly call the barrio or the tent city. Everywhere I looked, there was green, trees, grass, and mountains stretching as far as the eye could see. The Katutubong Aita has one of the richest cultures in the Philippines. They are also known as Agta or Negrito, and they live near the mountain ranges of Luzon, particularly in Mount Pinatubo. The Aita are recognized as a reflection of our country's ancestral heritage. But this community faced an unwanted change when Mount Pinatubo erupted. The disaster brought many casualties, which is why the Aita community was forced to be relocated in safer grounds. In our way, we met Apong Agot, the 68-years-old IP leader of Katutubo village in Planas. He shared where they came from and how they ended up here.
Dito yung may ikwento ko lang dahil yung pinanggalingan namin nun iba't ibang barangay. Pero nung kami nung nasa kasagsagan ng evacuate, iba't ibang lugar ang napuntaan namin. Meron nakarating sa Bulacan, iba-ibang lugar din sa baba. Pero nung kalaunan na naging kalmante na yung ng volcan, ayun, dito kami bumalik, dito kami na-evacuate.
Not far away from him, we met Pastor Benny, the IPS Mamuon of Porac who accommodated us. He is the leader of the Aita in the villages of Porac, and he introduced us to a Matubag member who gave us a more detailed story on what it has experienced when Mount Pinatubo erupted.
Katotohanan, doon yung sumisakat sa Pinatubo, doon yung aming lupa. Doon kami nabitatan, yung nangangaso, doon kami talaga. Pero nung ano na yung Pinatubo, dahil may mga radyo kami, ibinalita ngayon sa radyo na puputok yung Mount Pinatubo. Ang sabi namin, imposible. Wala pa kaming alam na bundok na puputok. Yun ang aming ang nagawa. Hindi kami naniwala doon sa tatabog daw yung Mount Pinatubo. Nung pagdating na ng araw na puputok na yung Pinatubo, sabi na ng radyo sa amin, mamayang alas 9 ng umaga, puputok na yung Mount Pinatubo. Hindi pa rin kami naniwala. Nung pagdating na ng alas 9, pumutok na. Nung pagputok na ng Pinatubo, tumakbo na kami. Ang ginawa naman ng gobyerno natin, yung mga gobyerno, nagpadala ng maraming helicopter. Yung mga helicopter, yung plano, dahil hindi naman makapunta yung mga sasakyan dahil nasa bundok. Ang pinag-akop sa amin yung mga helicopter. Dito kami pinagsak sa San Fernando. Sa tabi ng tabi ng Kapitolyo, doon kami ilinagay. Marami kami doon. Ay, doon ko doon. Nung nasa evacuation kami, siyempre, may dyan, may Villa Maria, Sapangwak, Kamiyas, at Diaz, iba't ibang tribo kami. Ang ginawa doon, pinagsama kami sa isang lugar. Ang ginawa ng mga gobyerno, yung mga DSWD at ng mga iba pang NGO, binibigyan kami ng relief, pagkain, binigyan kami ng yung tent, lahat kami nandun na. Pero dahil ang mga karabaw namin, baka at ng iba't ibang aming nandito pa rin sa bundok. Ang ginagawa namin, binabalik-balikan yung mga baka, karabaw, at marami pa ang mga baboy.
Siyempre po, di ba po, pumutok po yung vulkan. Ibig sabihin po marami pong
Apoy.
abo. Paano bumabalik po kayo habang may ganun po?
Hindi, pag halimbawa, pumutok siya, aatras kami. Pag hindi na naman, pag medyo uminas siya, dun, pupunta na naman kami. Para lang makuha namin yung kalabaw.
There is also another reason why they keep coming back to the mountain, and that is because it is their lupain ninuno.
Tinatawag itong lupain ni Nuno. Ibig sabihin, ang lupang mula pa sa aming mga kanununguhan. Dito kami namuhay na malaya. Ang lupain ni Nuno, tinatawag namin itong buhay at kabuhayan. Tinuturing din namin ina. Dahil sa matagal na panahon, dito kami sumuso upang mabuhay parang ganun ang palarawan.
But the mountain is washed out due to two reasons.
Was out yung lahat. Was out. Bukod sa nalaging yung lugar, illegal logging. Nasabayan pa ng mountain na was out talaga yung puno.
The Katutubo Aita have to stay somewhere else. After 3 years of staying in evacuation, the leaders had a talk.
Base doon sa pag-uusap ng mga leader, tapos humingi ng tulong sa DSWD. Tapos ang DSWD naman gumawa ng programa kung paano ibalik sa mismong lugar nila yung mga tao.
Pero di ba po, parang sa Mount Pinatubo po kayo nagsistay. So, hindi naman po dito yung Mount Pinatubo. Bakit dito po kayo nilagay?
Ito rin, evacuation din ito. So yung mga natira na dito, sila yung nandito ngayon Kaya nga tinawag itong Tent City. Kasi yung kaulugan ng Tent City, puro tent noon dito.
It's been more than 30 years since that happened, and things now have already changed. Before, the way of life of the Aita people was limited only to farming, fishing, and gathering. But now, they have more choices. Education is now within their reach, and they are also being recognized by the government. In the past, the people would go up to the mountains to trade with the Katutubo Aita to exchange items like radio for 3 measures of patani, or is more commonly known in Porac as bule. Now, many of them are the ones selling in supermarkets. We even saw some of them selling their crops in harvest. They now have enough protection under the law. For example, they are the Matubag, a group that protects the boundaries of the ancestral land of the Aita people. At the present, they have an 8,660 hectare ancestral land in Porac, which is officially recognized for the indigenous Aita community. It already has a title and is under CADT 1-3. Amid all these changes, one of the biggest challenges they still face is discrimination. There are people who look down on them, calling them baluga, or treating them as if they know nothing. Yet, little by little, the Katutubo Aita are proving themselves. Today, they already have their own rules and policies that are recognized by law. They can now write theses and conduct their own studies. In fact, even in the field of medicine, they have made contributions through their knowledge and native plants. Plants that are now being studied and could be a cure for cancer. I hope that we get to see and know them more, or at least respect them when we cross paths, because the indigenous Aita people are Filipinos too, and they deserve to be treated as one.